My name is Alex, and you might be wondering what I'm holding here right now. So let's talk a little bit about this wonderful product that we have to introduce today. So the company QNES came up with this wonderful idea that is going to help the environment. So we know, like, a lot of the hot topic that we have right now, it's about recycling, that not many countries are applying, and then there's so much waste, especially plastic, which we know usually ends up in the sea, the oceans, lakes, and what it's doing is just affecting the environment in a very, very bad way. So having companies like QNES coming up with these ideas to reuse plastic in a different ways is just absolutely wonderful. So QNES started as a company in 2008 and 2018 as a global company, and they changed their name as a bigger corporation in 2020. So this is a ultra small injection machine that what it does is turns plastic into something much useful, like that, like anything that you can think of that you might need, that is exactly what you're gonna get here. And the quality is actually much better than a 3D machine, and also you can produce a lot more than a 3D machine. So usually with 3D machines, it's going to take longer, it's going to be more expensive, it's not going to be efficient enough because the products that you're going to be producing are going to be less than with this one. So for example, here you can produce between 1 to 200 items. So the difference that we've got between these two, so here you can produce items which the weight will be up to 10 grams. Let me show you something like that. I mean, this is made out of plastic, recycled plastic, something that could have ended up in the ocean, killing fish and whales and turtles, then it's here, So the company that needed this, obviously they made tons of this, they were very happy with that. And with this one, it's going to be 25 grams. So when we think about recycling, we think, right, has to be for really, really big companies. Well, actually, that's changing now. This is something that you can even have at home. The weight is only 30 kilograms, and look at that. I mean, it's so thin that you could have it in a little corner in a table. Like, this is just a normal sized table, and I actually have two machines here. So that's one of the benefits, that you can have this at home, you can have it in the office. The biggest market that we've got, it's companies that work with recycled items, using plastic. Like, for example, let me show you. So how it works is that we're gonna get the plastic, I'm gonna pretend that this is the same color. So usually for this outcome, the plastic that was used was obviously this color, and obviously it was combined. So for example, everything will go in here, and then we have a mold like such as this one. This is the mold where we're going to be making that. So obviously the mold will be changing depending on what you need. So the mold for this one is this one here. You might be wondering, oh, what this is. I will show you in a minute. So you see, so that fits perfectly fine, like in here. There we go. I'm not going to put it right in, I'm just going to show you quickly. So obviously we put it, we close it, we put it together, and then we're going to put it down here, and it has to be adjusted until it clicks. There we go. So it fits perfectly fine. The temperature will change according to the product and the kind of plastic that you're using. So once it's ready, then you're going to see your wonderful product finished, and it's going to come out from here. So for example, for that specific one, like, what do you think this is? It looks like a surfing board, but actually this is a toothpaste holder. So you get your toothpaste, and then you're like pressing it, and it's a bit messy. So what you do, you put the toothpaste in here, and then it slides. It's like a roller. So you're rolling your toothpaste rather than doing it with your fingers. And I'm very picky with, like, my toothpaste not being pushed from the front and from the back. Do you know what I mean? So like from underneath. So you're going to be rolling it up So this is one of the things that you made, and obviously with this one we made tons of them because we all brush our teeth, and who doesn't have toothpaste at home? So you know, so like companies that are making these kind of things are really happy with this. Once because it's much more effective, a lot cheaper as well than a 3D machine, and you're gonna be making, as I said, like more than like from 1 to 200, while with a 3D machine it's not gonna be as many. So let's see another example. So like, look at that, we have like a Lego, you know. So if you've got kids at home, or like toys companies, like toys mostly are made of plastic. So rather than, you know, having the bottles thrown away, we're recycling it and we're making it become something new. So this is what I love about the company, because they're really thinking about the environment. So we can see like obviously all the plastic was melted, and that was the mold. So like it's gonna be something like this, but in a different mold. What else do we have? So actually with this plastic, like this real one, if you see it here, that's what it became, you know? Like there's so much plastic, or we don't realize, or in the items that we have daily, you know? So there was a mold for this, and this came out from recycled plastic. So you tell me if this isn't a wonderful idea. You're going to be saving time, you're going to be saving money, and most importantly, you're going to be saving the environment. And that's exactly what we need right now. We need companies like QNES to help us solve the environment. Look at this one. So you have like very tiny ones. So again, maybe like toys, watches, clocks, for whatever you need it, maybe for your brand as well. You see, like anything you can think of that it's made out of plastic, then you can think, right, I can make this with recycled plastic, and then we have these wonderful items where your life is going to be much easier. You're going to be saving time, money, and the environment. So thank you very much for being with us today, and enjoy your products.